Okay, so today's video is one of those topics that I love talking about when I'm on stream, which if you guys don't check me out streaming live, I do have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ZanMadden. But that topic is going to be locomotion style and how player models impact change of direction. So one of the things that I think is honestly a myth in Madden is that height is everything. And don't get me wrong, having tall users and tall corners in zone can be really, really helpful when somebody throws a jump ball. You're going to get the advantaged outcomes when it comes to who's going to catch the interception or the ag attempt. But when it comes to actually breaking on routes, being shorter is actually better. The way that I like to explain it is that if you were to have a 6'5" receiver with 99 route running, change of direction, and agility on a route, and then you have a receiver who's maybe 6 foot with the same exact ratings, the player who's shorter is actually going to feel more agile. And the reason for this is that the taller and heavier you get, the more EA throttles your change of direction. Basically, taller players are less agile even if their agility rating is maxed out. Heavier players are less agile even if their agility rating is maxed out. This is one of the main reasons that it drives me nuts seeing people use that Jordan Mailata item as a middle linebacker. It's really not that good compared to other items that might be shorter or have the same ability stack. I just don't totally understand why people do it other than as a joke. So what we're going to do here today is we're just going to kind of illustrate in general how shorter players run routes better against man-to-man. But what I want to talk about here is we're just going to work Tyreek Hill against a taller player item. And that item is going to be the comp pass Kyrie Jackson. Now, we've got this matchup over here on the left. Let's hop into the ratings. So Tyreek Hill is 5'9", 99 speed, 99 agility, 99 excel, 99 change of direction. In terms of his route running ratings, it's 99 short, 96 medium, 99 deep. He's damn near perfect. On the defensive side, we've got Kyrie Jackson, the comp pass item, 6'4", 99 speed, 96 agility, a little bit lower than Tyreek's, 99 acceleration, but 98 COD. From all intents and purposes, he's pretty maxed out. But again, the thing you're going to notice is really that height. And then when you take a look at his actual man coverage rating, he comes in at 96. So what we're going to do here to make this fair is we're going to test medium breaking routes, because I think that that's a really good example of, you know, where this is going to kind of open your eyes to some things. And I'll actually test some other coverage items as well to give you a better idea of how this works. But what we're going to do here is we're just going to use maybe a 10-yard square. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to test mostly routes that are breaking at that intermediate or deep tier. And I want you to kind of notice how Tyreek gets insane separation on certain routes, like for instance, a skinny post. This is due to the fact that he's able to basically go into the break of a route without a loss of speed. What's up, guys? Just want to let you know that we are running our Madden 25 pre-sale over on gridirongameplans.gg. If you guys enjoyed the topic of today's YouTube video, you are sure to love everything that is on Gridiron. And the reason that I say that is much of the content you see here on the YouTube channel is something that trickled down from the website, and it was on the website months prior to when you see it on YouTube. So not only are you getting the intel first, you're getting it before everyone else, but it's also going to help you guys out longer. You're always going to be on top of the meta. In Madden 24 alone, we will have done over 300 vault videos. We did over 10 offensive and defensive game plans. We had lab sessions by the time Madden 25 comes out 50 times. You guys can unlock all of that in Madden 25 for just $75, way cheaper than going month to month and paying $120 for the full season. And as an added bonus, I will add in everything on the website in Madden 24. If you go buy the pre-sale for Madden 25, I will include everything from Madden 24 so you can poke around, get yourself up to speed before that game comes out. Go check it out. Also got a College Football 25 pre-sale available for those plugged in on that game. Now back to the video. So you take a look right here. He gets up to this level. He's at top speed. Now he's breaking at a medium level of the field. And you're going to see that because of these shorter strides, the shorter player model, he's able to actually get good separation to the inside. It's not a lot of separation, but it's enough to notice that it's obviously something you should be throwing. Now let's put in an absolute monster. This is Montez Sweat and his new golden ticket receiver item. This item comes in at 6'6" with 99 speed, 97 agility, 99 change of direction. So he's taller, he's just as fast, he's a little bit more agile, and he's definitely got better change of direction. We take a look at his route running ratings. Again, basically perfect. So now we're going to run the exact same test with the exact same DB guarding the exact same route. Again, our taller player is the advantaged player. And you're going to see when I go to run this skinny post that he doesn't get that inside separation. And why is that the case? Well, when we take a look here at the instant replay, because Montez Sweat is so much taller and so much heavier, he can't just go into the break the way that Tyreek Hill did without wasted steps. Now, some of this is player model, that height, that extra weight. Some of this is stride style, which is a very untalked about element of Madden. So you see right here, Montez Sweat does not have the ability to get into this cut smoothly. And the reason for this is that he has what is called long stride, meaning that players with longer strides do not change direction nearly as fluidly as players with short or default strides. Now, this is why I say that this works both directions. This receiver is worse on the same route with pretty much the same agility and change of direction ratings for many reasons. The player model, like we've talked about several times, and also that he takes longer strides, which means he's not as fluid in and out of these cuts. Now, there are certain items in the game that do actually have pretty good stride styles. For instance, Jerry Rice, he's like a 6'1", 6'2" receiver that actually has a good stride. We talk about certain items in Madden historically that cover better. One of my favorites is CJ Gardner-Johnson, Tyrann Mathieu. Dion is always good. Darius Slay is always good. Minkah Fitzpatrick is always good. Now, of course, there are things in the game that allow for you to get, better cuts like abilities and things like that. But even still, those things can kind of hurt you. Another example I'm going to break down here, this is Victor Cruz. We're going to run Victor Cruz against the exact same coverage. Now with Victor Cruz, he splits the difference. He's a little taller than Tyreek, considerably shorter than Montez Sweat. So being shorter than Montez, having shorter strides than Montez is going to allow you to get kind of the best of both worlds. So you see how he's able to get that inside position where he gets that fluid cut. We're able to throw this on time. I could run this a few times. You're going to see basically the same cut. It's a very, very easy timing based throw that you can make. And you see right there against the universal coverage here on Kyrie Jackson, where he's supposed to be psychic on this cut. You see that we're basically able to throw this pretty much every time. And because Kyrie has such trash stride traits, he can't really make the break on this to stay and cut this off. And you see that I could throw this over and over and over and over. This is going to make for better routes in general. I can throw comeback routes at the top of a route against man-to-man, and you know that you're going to get better at animations because he's going to be fluid out of the cut. If I were to compare this to a long strider that takes longer to decelerate and change direction, you're going to notice those results are way worse. Now, of course, I can put in better coverage items. This works both ways. So if I were to put in Darrelle Revis here, and we're going to play the exact same coverage again against Victor Cruz, you should see better results because Revis has a better stride style. So you see that he's kind of on that a little bit better. Now, again, Victor Cruz is literally so smooth, so smooth. So there are going to be ways that you can just give yourself the best chance to beat man-to-man coverage. I mean, you take a look at Revis, he's got that universal coverage. He's got that one step ahead ability built in, and we're still able to beat him at the top of routes because our player has great stride style. If we were to go and target Marvin Harrison even, this is an example where maybe Harrison being much taller, despite being in a lot of people's estimation, the best receiver in the game, he might not run the route nearly as fluidly. Now, Harrison is really, really good. But you're going to see eventually where there's going to be a point where it's like, yeah, okay, I definitely saw that. You saw how he kind of lost that, I would say, I don't even know what the word is. He's just not as fluid. You take a look right here. I mean, he's decelerated at the cut. And this is because he doesn't have the stride style that you're looking for. So again, notice how he chops his feet. It's so slow because he takes longer steps. He loses that ability to get inside position on Revis. So when it comes to beating press, abilities are king. When it comes to beating the actual man coverage of it though, stride and player model is king. So where does that leave us? Because I know the number one question that I'm going to have is, where do I go to figure out stride styles? I'm going to send you guys obviously over to Gridiron Game Plans, but also my good buddy KoltFordyV. I'm going to drop his links in the description. Go check him out, his Twitch stream, the virtual lab partner. He's got all kinds of crazy tools inside of his Discord that can help you choose the best items for whatever purpose, beating man-to-man, beating press. Obviously got so much more in that Discord than I could ever share with you right here. So make sure you guys go check that out. Otherwise, take advantage of that Madden 25 presale on gridirongameplans.gg. Again, it's the best offer I have all year long. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.